there's some quarterbacks out there. I don't necessarily want to see any of these guys that I'm getting ready to name on this football team or with us. But the first one, Kirk Cousins. I mean, he's the guy that's out there. He's available. You look down the road, and I know these guys are not going to trade with us, but you got two quarterbacks right down the road, Justin Fields and you're talking about Russell Wilson. Those are two guys that are looking for a place to go. And then you look at Rodgers. I mean, the Jets parted ways with him, Pat. They said they don't want to. They don't want to be associated. Well, not they don't want to be associated.
I wouldn't either.
Yeah.
I wouldn't either in every single sense of the word. But the important part, Hanford, here too, is Myles Garrett, when he was talking on Radio Row, making his rounds or whatever, he said that the Browns' future and their plan doesn't align with what he wants. That means we need a quarterback. I wouldn't say the Browns are necessarily a quarterback away, but you have to have that quarterback. So that's where Myles is really trying to put home that we need a quarterback to at least lead the team.
And that's why I say if we're going to keep Myles, we have to take one or two of those quarterbacks. I mean, obviously we have the number 2 pick, and one of those guys is going to be there. So whichever one of those guys is there, I think we have to go get him, and we have to bring him. And not only bring him, we have to start him from day one. That's why we let the coaches earn their money. I mean, you got to earn your money. You got to get these guys ready to play. But we have to show Myles that we are ready to win football games. And I think he's probably already had a meeting with those guys, talking about the front office, talking about some of the coaches, and they haven't completely convinced him that they're ready right now to win football games. And I think that's the problem that we're going to have. But guys, here is the time right now because we have to decide what we're going to do because we've had the Senior Bowl. That's gone already. Now what's going to happen is all these guys are going to be at the combine. They all get to the combine. All the coaches go down there, and they sit down. They have their meetings with all these guys, and there's character that's involved. Obviously, there's the tape that's involved in what they do on the field. But we have to come away with a quarterback during this draft because not often do you draft this high, and we hope that we're not drafting in that number 2 position anytime soon.
How about, when we talk about pre-draft meetings, how important are those, and what were those like for you?
I think they're very, very important because you get a chance to, even though you have a guy on tape, and when you're at those combines, the guy's right there. You get a chance to watch him. You get a chance to watch him, his build. You could see really how fast he is. You could see because you hear about these things, how fast he is, and you could see the different movement they make, and you really become acquainted with this football player, and you either love him or you hate him, and that's what that combine is all about.